I'm here with Hidary from SmartTransportation in New York. Can you tell me what you're doing?
Sure. What we're doing is bringing a revolution to mobility and transportation, using a lot of different partners, working with Hertz, working with Starwood, working with a lot of different companies to say, how can we think about electric vehicles and charging stations in a new way? Maybe we don't have to own all of them, maybe we can use them, share them, car share them all around the world. And we're launching all over the globe.
Yeah. We had facilities like this, at least in Europe before. What is the difference of the model that you're providing?
The difference now is that we're actually having a lot of different kinds of companies, each provide charging stations, and the charging stations, this is quite different, are all connected to the internet.
Okay.
So that on the web, from an iPad or things like that, you can actually find out where are the charging stations, are they free, are they available? It's really a whole new revolution in mobility.
Yeah, and besides Hertz, who are your partners? Like, is it also other companies?
Yes, we have utility companies, very large multi-billion-dollar companies like NRG. We have Starwood Hotels. We have a lot of different kinds of companies that are each doing their share to bring this new mobility, this what I call EV Commons. Just like we have a digital commons, now we have an electric vehicle commons that we can bring to the masses.
Yeah, what is a partner like Starwood, for example, doing?
Well, what's wonderful about Starwood is they have hotels all around the world, and they can put charging stations in, and they can also host these electric vehicles. The new technology means that you don't have to have pre-reserved this car. You can just go downstairs as a Starwood guest and find this car, swipe the card, and then use it right away. All self-service.
And what is your business model behind it? How do you charge? Or
Yes, we're charging $7 an hour for a Nissan Leaf, or $7 an hour for a Mitsubishi i-MiEV, or about $6 an hour for a smart EV. So it's like a smart car, but all electric. And we have many other models also coming into the fleet. So we charge per hour, or large corporations, another model is B2B, where large companies use our cars on their campuses to go from building to building to building, and they rent it for a 1 year or 2 year period. So we have both B2C and we have B2B.
Mm-hmm. You're based in New York City, like you launched it in the US, and in which other countries are you?
We're launching in the US, we're launching in London, in Paris, we'll be launching in Germany as well. We're launching in China.
When will that be?
Europe will be Q2 of this coming year, second quarter of 2011, and China will be Q2 or Q3 of this coming year, and so we'll be global in this service.
Yeah, so really a contribution to the green future. I also heard that you're involved in the XPrize. You're
I'm on the board, yes. I'm one of the trustees.
And can you please give me in an elevator pitch format an explanation what the XPrize stands for in innovation?
Sure. Our society has many, many big challenges. We have challenges in terms of energy, healthcare, food, other kinds of challenges in this world. And what we found is that to spur innovation, we can accelerate this innovation by having a very large prize, a $2 million challenge, a $10 million prize. And we can identify things like the next kind of car, the new kinds of genetics, new kinds of space orbiting. And these big challenges attract great people who are entrepreneurial, who want to compete for these prizes. Yeah. So it's a great leverage.
Yeah. One example, like how you really work with that. For example, you've developed a car that meant that you set out a prize, and then developers and teams around the world went on competition. And how did it go on?
So we put up $10 million as the prize, and we said, okay, Progressive Insurance Company is putting up $10 million. Who wants to compete? We had over 100 teams from about 25 different countries. So it's not just the US, it's not just Europe, it's all over the place. People are excited about innovation. They then each spent millions of dollars. So our $10 million got leveraged to hundreds of millions of dollars. And then they all competed in many, many stages. We then brought them to a big racetrack and did the final test, and one of the companies won, and we gave away the $10 million. So.
And how do you select the projects that you want to find innovation for? Do they have some social background, or is it just innovation always, or what are your goals behind that?
We really want to create new industries, whole new vistas and frontiers. So in the case of the first XPrize, it was about space and opening up space to the common person. So you don't have to be an astronaut. We want everyone to go to space and see this planet from space. I have a dream one day to go myself, and I hope I will now with this new technology. So we find these areas that are both technology, but also will change the way humans work, think, and live.
And the last question, what can we expect next there as a prize?
Well, we're looking at, we have a genetics prize that has not been won yet, and this is to be able to find our genomes very quickly and very cheaply. This will change medicine forever. We have a prize to go back to the moon. We have new prizes we're thinking about for energy and also for education. We think education could be a very interesting area for big prizes.